Hello and welcome to, well, another Rambles video. And today, I have a box to go through. So, what do we do when we have a box of stuff and the camera's just staring at it? We go through it, of course. First up is this, an Oscar Piker set. The Oscar and Piker set from 2000. These are little rinky-dink coaches. I wouldn't be an American doing United Kingdom model railroading if I did not have these. Ladies and gentlemen, double O gauge containers. Finally, I could put the Thomas freight cars to good bloody use. And remember when I said I had a caboose problem back in my small little hubby smith video? Well, caboose CB&Q silver with the red stripe. Because why not? A tank car, painted blue. Da-boo-dee, da-boo-die. There, reference. Texaco tanker. Yes, this is actually carrying salsa. There, have a meme. The Milwaukee Road. The Milwaukee Road. Oh, and, did I mention, did I just absolutely mention the Milwaukee Road? Gee, it'd be like I'm finding Milwaukee stuff in Washington, a place that was known for its connection to the Milwaukee. A Wisconsin Electric. Because why not? Let's see. Great Northern looks like an ore or a wood chip car. Wabash with a round roof, which, thank God. I've been looking for round roof cars. My railroad felt a little incomplete. Canadian National cattle car. How else is McDonald's gonna get their beef? It ain't gonna come from Wendy's, that's for damn sure. Oh look, another Milwaukee. A CNW gondola. Because I need my gondolers. I don't know what I was smoking. But I couldn't resist a thing. I mean, yes, it is a thing. In model railroading, when you have a thing and you need more of a thing, you get a thing. Now, you remember the bathtub gondola? There's two in here. And two out here. Ah, yes. Let me unwrap these suckers so you can actually see them. One for the Rio Grande. One for the Burlington Northern. Another Rio Grande. I'm a Rio Grande guy. And the Commonwealth Edison. Now wait a minute. You wouldn't think I'd just get all this crazy stuff up in Washington without getting some crazy good freight. Well, some other crazy things, little ladies and joims. I got me some Rio Grande coaches because I'm a Rio Grande guy. And yes, my friend just walked by and I watched him shudder. I have re-entered cringe. Completely and utterly re-entered the cringe zone. Do picture, if you will. Yes, I am that guy. Utter cringe will be had. But not as cringe as my newest baby. This is my machine. A Houghton, a very steamy 2882 for the Norfolk and Western, number 2019. Oh. She is my baby. And fun thing about these 2882s, a lot of them entered, well, helper service, as we can see here. And here's the tender. Right there's the number. There's that 2, there's the 8 and the 2. And yes, she will run. I guarantee you that much. She will be put into traffic. Why did I pick one up? Well, simple. I can find Challengers, big boys. I can find every locomotive, every Malay type under the sun, except for 2882s. Something of a problem for me. Because I'm going to have a harbor and I'm going to need a lot of helpers. And 2882s were common helpers. Now, as I pick stuff up, let's look. So here are the Rio Grande coaches. Pick these up just because, 1, Rio Grande coaches, and 2, I can actually make use of it because here's the funny thing. The Norfolk and Western Malay I have, after her time as helper service on the Norfolk and Western, and her time as a freight engine on the Norfolk and Western before the Y6Bs and other big fat Malays started to take service over from them, that she was transferred to the Denver and Rio Grande Western, the big standard gauge railroad. And she served as helper service on Soldier Summit. The Milwaukee caboose, well, you know, 1, it's a caboose. 2, Milwaukee. And 3, I get to torture a friend of mine who is an absolute Milwaukee, I guess you would say, nerd. I'm trying not to use a certain word because I don't want to get punched in the face. And have my kneecaps violently removed with an angry beaver chainsaw. As for this car, well, 1, Sioux Line trailer, which I do love, and the Milwaukee flat car can actually be used for other things. And yes, they actually did run with these stakes here, so when cars started rolling, they didn't lose the trailer by having it tip off the side of the flat car and have that thing crush some poor sucker underneath the damn thing. I got this for coal traffic and for like scrap and other light duty traffic. This high side Milwaukee boxcar. Guess what? I actually don't have many of these small sized high topped boxes. So why not get one? Make my railroad just that little bit more special. The cattle car. Got this because, one, I like my cattle trains, and two, I like, well, livestock trains in general, and just livestock loads. So there's that. The GN car. Ore trains and coal trains mostly, with some forest debris trains. Not my favorite type of work, but I'm gonna be honest, somebody's gotta do it, and I hate forest debris trains. The round-topped, or wagon-topped box car? Well, this thing was just, it was something that I like, and unique freight cars like this are really, really bloody hard to come by. Trust me, you find one, you'll be paying out the nose for a thing like that. Trust me, your nose will be, bleeding. Like I said, I got tanker because, well, I've got a ton, an absolute dog ton of modern tankers. This, you might as well be asking me to break into Fort Knox dressed like a clown going, am I funny yet? Hey, am I funny yet? And that really annoying foamer voice. Blue tanker because, well, why not? Plus, it's from Michigan. What rail fan do we know who's from Michigan? Well, I'll leave it up to you. I'm not gonna spoil it, but I do like his videos. I want to touch this guy real quick. You see, I got these because, one, I buy, like, empty container flats. Like, there's no tomorrow. Like, they're going out of style. And so, I wanted something to fill them. And this works. Plus, I was up in Washington. I only paid about $8 for this. So, I'm going to tell you right now. This was good stuff. Plus, it makes it a lot easier for me to do things. Now, these 5 cars I'm going to cover like this. I picked these guys up because, one, trying to find any gondolas that I like that, are, like, next to impossible. Just, you might as well be telling me I smoked a ton of marijuana to find a damn good deal like this. But Commonwealth Edison, I've been looking for a car like that because I heard it was a good railroad, and I heard it was a good industry, and whatever. Plus, it stands out more as an Oregon car. The Rio Grande, one of my friends, and yes, I will call him this, is a Rio Grande foamer. So much so that anytime he sees anybody with anything Rio Grande, he likes to flip his lid. His lid, that the top of his head, it's like, I watch it doing somersaults, like it's at the Olympics every single day, going wee. And what's the next thing I hear? I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. Now, Wisconsin Electric, that's a car, that's actually what we call a utility car. It's owned by the Wisconsin Electric Company, used to ship coal to the power plant to make the beautiful electricity that people have in their houses. That run their refrigerators, their ovens, stoves, TVs, iPads, tablets, Switches, Xboxes, PlayStations. Oh, and the beautiful model trains that we all have today. Now, the Burlington Northern car, well, believe it or not, I live in BNSF territory, and somehow, pardon my language here, I can rarely find anything like this in Burlington Northern scheme that doesn't come empty. That doesn't come. Or that, I should say doesn't come. Or anything Burlington Northern that does not come empty. They all come with a bloody coal load. But if I want to put scrap metal in there, What if I want to put logs in the bastard? What if I want to put finished lumber in there? What if I want to put forest debris in there? Oh well, too bad. We got the coal load and it's glued in, bitch. Suck on these nuts. And as I'm gonna say, I would suck on these nuts, except one problem. I am allergic to these nuts. Next car is this UTT. I think it's UTT or UTLX. Double bogeyed flatbed. With this really nice, what looks to be a generator load. Comes out, just a regular old flat car. Goes great with all the other flat cars I have. And also, one other cool thing. They'll have these like little slotted in pins. I can transfer the load between the cars. And nobody will bat an eye. But why do I have something like this? Well, one, I wanted something kind of like this to carry around. I mean, there's only so many times I could make the joke of, they're carrying my ego. Which, by the way, my ego is non-existent. Why? Because I hate myself. Okay, no, that's not true. I just don't like having an ego in the hobby, okay? People who do have an ego in the hobby, I really feel like they're not going to enjoy themselves as long. By the time you get that one thing you've been craving, that excitement is already dying. And trust me, sweetheart, it's dying hard. And it's dying fast. I watch it, and every time I do, I notice one thing. It's a good day to watch their ego die hard. In fact, let me meet myself one last time here in this video. Ooh, I'm dying! Okay, I'm done with that little rant. C&W gondola because, well, I have a C&W steam engine, and a friend of mine and I, well, he's been helping me get C&W cars, and I figured it's about time I get a C&W gondola, because, yeah, my railroad would have been snapping these suckers up like nobody's business. CB&Q caboose. Now, I like my CB&Q railroad at times, but I'm not absolutely going to go out of my way to model every facet of the CB&Q. But just having this little caboose is going to be nice. Plus, it's an offside cupola, which a lot of people love, and it's in that unique silver paint. It's a caboose that just, it stands out for all the right reasons. Or if you are a friend of mine who me and another friend of mine call the Toiki, yes, we call him the Turkey. Short story, even shorter. He did something to annoy the boss of one of my favorite stores that I'm looking to work at, and the boss said, "Oh, you did it already, you turkey." There you go. And now, last thing in this Rambles video, the coaches. This is something I never thought I'd see. Period. These were originally wooden kits. They came out of plastic. And then Walthers basically said, they're out. Well, screw you. Ho, ho, ho. Get bent. I don't know how to get bent, sir. Cry me a river. But yeah, tiny little oboe, tiny little regular sized regular coach. Run them together. You can get, if you get lucky and find these, I highly recommend picking them up. Yeah, not cheap. At the shop they had them at. I just was like, okay, alright, yes. Let's go to town. And, well, that's it. I will be seeing you guys in the next video. And yes, the next video will be another short guy. But that's it. So, I'll see you then. Bye.